going on, everybody? STI WRX here, and today I would like to talk about Subaru and some of the things that they're going to be doing in the future with some of their cars.
That is the throb of a turbocharged flat 4 engine, a sound which all over the world heralds the imminent arrival of a moron.
The first thing I want to talk about is, have you guys seen the new pictures of the 2018 STI? I just saw some the other day. I'm going to pop some up on screen here. As you can see in the picture, the one that I saw is the World Rally Blue, and it looks like they've changed the color of the brakes. Now, I don't know if this is just to get us excited about the car or not, but that lime green, I actually kind of like it. I think it looks cool. And from what I understand is that they didn't change much. The only thing that they changed was the interior a little bit, and that's not really what I care about, I guess. Power, torque, all that fun stuff, I guess, is the same. Didn't do anything different there. I think this car is going to be staying around for a couple more years, this style-wise at least. I don't think Subaru has a big plan to vastly change it when they're just going to make a new model here in a couple years. I mean, they're redesigning it now, I guess, so I'm kind of excited to see what that one will look like. Speaking of that model, I have a couple friends that work at dealerships, and multiple times have they told me that they have got information that the new STIs, not this model, but the one after that we're probably getting like 2020 or something, it will be a hybrid version. Now, there's no evidence, I guess, of that. I haven't heard anything, any detail-wise, really. But from what I understand is it's going to be a hybrid with the FA20 motor, still turboed. So the 2.0 FA20, but then there will be a battery cell powering the kind of in-between moments, kind of like how the Porsche 918, P1, the LaFerrari, all those fun hypercars nowadays are. I like that. I'm a little bit uneasy though on it. I think it'll be faster. I think it's going to perform a lot better. But I worry about how, like, us regular car guys, how are we going to mess with it? You know what I mean? How are we going to be able to tune it, you know what I mean? And change parts on it like we do, because, you know, we're never satisfied with how things are. Yeah, I think we'll be able to mess with the engine a little bit, but still, once we mess with the engine, can we tune it? I mean, if we tune it, how many years of schooling do we have to go through just to give it a flash tune? I mean, come on. Like I said, though, I don't have any definite information on that. So, if anybody knows anything, I'd like to hear it, to be honest with you. Another thing I want to talk about is, with that new model, could we possibly be seeing another hatchback? Like the 2015 up model, they do have those in Japan, and they are a hatchback. I like them. I think they're kind of cool. They look kind of more wagony to me, to be honest with you. I don't think they look too much like a hatchback. I think they look kind of like a wagon, but that's okay. If we could get one of those over here, I think that would be really cool. The point I was trying to make, though, about the wagon and hatchback, whatever you want to call it, is one of my buddies who bought a 2015 WRX back in late 2014, kind of when they just came out, he got a questionnaire asking him a bunch of questions when he bought the car, basically just asking him how he liked the hatchbacks. If they offered a hatchback model, would he have bought it? Did he want the hatchback? It seemed like 90% of the questions that he got were hatchback related. Clearly, Subaru knows that their hatchbacks are kind of sought after, you know, people want them. With that being said, does anybody think that Subaru has in mind for this newer model that will be coming out in a couple years, does anybody think it's going to be a hatchback? Or will there be a hatchback option, you know? Or will, once again, only Japan get it? I can almost guarantee Japan will get a hatchback. Have you guys seen the new Imprezas that are out now? The 17s, I guess they are. My buddy that works at the dealership sent me some pictures of them a few months back. I like them. I think they look really cool, actually, for non-turbo daily car, I guess. After just talking about the hatchbacks, I don't like the hatchback that they came out with. I think it looks awful. Too plain, I guess. I don't know. It's weird. I'll put some pictures up. Now, the sedan is, I think, another story. Yeah, the fronts are the same, so shut up. Yeah, they're the same. But when you look at the back half of the car, I think the sedan looks cool, and the hatchback looks like mom car. Well, with these new just Imprezas that are coming out, could that be what the new STIs and WRXs are going to be modeled after, I guess? I hope not, to be honest. I think they, like I said, I think they look cool, but I don't think they look WRX STI cool. You know what I mean? They're not, I don't think there's enough sportiness to them to really be like, yeah, that's a really cool, that's a sports car. It's just not there for me. Maybe they'll do it like they did 08 to 14 models where the WRX and STIs had the wider bodies compared to just the regular Imprezas. We'll see though. Subaru is, I think, very conscious, definitely now more than ever, of how popular and how much people just like their performance car. And people expect a lot out of them nowadays with how good they know their cars can be. So let's talk about the BRZ, for instance. Yes, it's not all-wheel drive, and yes, it's not turbocharged. But for a rear-wheel drive car, right around 30 grand, there's no other car better than it. And that's kind of what I think Subaru guys just want. They just want a really good car, you know, and that's what the BRZ was. It was just a really good car. It still is. It still is. And that's what WRX and STI guys want. They just want a really good car that everyone's like, yeah, that's a good car. That's kind of like a standard almost. I think that's a good way to look at it, is Subaru guys want to be the standard of like a good car. If you drive an STI, you kind of want people to be like, he's got an STI, that it's fast. I think that's basically what all Subaru owners want out of their cars. One thing that I did hear, it was online or something, take that for what it's worth because the internet's always true and it never lies. It talked about a mid-engine Subaru, WRX or STI, you know, whatever, what have you. That would be wild. Fantasy land, I guess, here, possibilities. It would be what I saw, it was a mid-engine two-door. So it was kind of like back to the RS, like the 22Bs, which was, I mean, Subaru's iconic best car of all time. Why not do a two-door? I mean, if it's your best car you've ever made, why not do it again and put it in all-wheel drive? Two-door all-wheel drive cars are starting to come around more now. Dodge just released their Challenger all-wheel drive, two doors. That's a thing. Oh, back to the hybrid STI. Ford just released some information about their Mustang that is going to be a hybrid, possible 6-cylinder or 4-cylinder hybrid. Performance cars being hybrids, it's real. It used to be how nice cars, just only nice cars, expensive cars had backup cameras in them. Now they're standard on every new car. They have to be. Trickle down effect is in full effect even with performance cars nowadays. Hybrid STI, yeah, that's gonna happen.